The economic calendar is a powerful free tool available on Investing.com that every investor needs to master. It helps you track the economic events and data releases that move markets, so you're never caught off guard. Let me show you how to use it. At the top of the economic calendar, you'll find filtering options that let you customize exactly what you want to see. For U.S.-focused investors, simply select United States from the country filter. Now here's a pro tip. Use the importance filter. See these 3 stars? 3-star events are the most market-moving announcements, things like Federal Reserve decisions, job reports, and inflation data. Filter by 3 stars to focus on what really matters. But why do these economic events matter so much? Because they directly impact your portfolio. When the Fed changes interest rates, it affects borrowing costs, corporate profits, and stock valuations. When inflation data comes in hotter than expected, bond prices fall and the dollar strengthens. When job numbers disappoint, it signals economic weaknesses that can trigger sell-offs. Understanding when these reports are released and what the market expects gives you the context to make smarter trading decisions and avoid getting blindsided by sudden volatility. You can view the calendar by day, week, or month, whatever time frame works for your trading strategy. Looking at the week ahead, we can see several critical U.S. data releases. On Thursday, we have existing home sales, a key indicator of housing market health. Friday brings us preliminary PMI manufacturing data, both crucial for understanding economic momentum. Each event shows the scheduled release time in your local time zone, the previous reading, the market's forecast, and, once released, the actual data. The difference between forecast and actual is what creates market volatility. Let's say you're watching the markets and want to know what could move them today. Just navigate to today's date and filter for 3-star U.S. events. You can also look further ahead. Planning your positions for next week, scroll forward to see what major data releases are coming. This helps you avoid getting caught in unexpected volatility. Want to track more than just the U.S.? You can easily add the Eurozone, UK, China, or Japan. This is especially important if you trade Forex or have international exposure. Now, the economic calendar isn't the only tool. Let me show you the earnings calendar, an essential resource for stock investors. The earnings calendar shows you exactly when companies are reporting quarterly results. You can see the date, whether it's a pre-market or after-hours release, and, most importantly, the EPS estimate versus actual results. Next week, we can see major companies reporting. Let's look at this example. The market expects this company to report an EPS of $2.50. When actual results come out, if they beat expectations, you'll typically see the stock jump. Miss expectations, the opposite happens. You can filter by market cap, focusing on large cap companies that move the broader market, or drilling down to small and mid caps for more targeted opportunities. You can also filter by specific sectors if you're focused on tech, healthcare, or financials. For income investors, the dividend calendar is absolutely essential. Let me show you why timing matters so much with dividends. Here's what you need to know. To receive a dividend payment, you must own the stock before the ex-dividend date. Buy it on or after the ex-dividend date, and you miss that payment. This calendar shows you exactly when those critical dates are. Let's look at an example. Say this company is paying a 75-cent quarterly dividend with an ex-date of October 23rd. If you want to capture that payment, you need to own the stock by October 22nd. The actual payment date might be a few weeks later, and that's shown here too. The calendar also shows you the dividend yield. That's the annual dividend divided by the current stock price. This helps you quickly identify high-yield opportunities. You can filter by yield percentage to find stocks that match your income strategy. You can plan your entire dividend strategy using this calendar. Want to create monthly income? Look across the calendar to find stocks with staggered X-dates. Building a dividend growth portfolio? Track when your holdings are paying and reinvest strategically. The calendar covers U.S. stocks and international markets, so you can diversify your income sources globally. And you can export this data to plan your cash flow for the quarter or year ahead. Whether you're tracking economic data releases that move the entire market, quarterly earnings that impact individual stocks, or dividend payments for steady income, Investing.com gives you all the calendars you need in one place. Stay informed, stay prepared, stay ahead. Visit Investing.com and start using these powerful free tools today on desktop and mobile.